All right, so check it out. During a press conference about President Trump's federal takeover of the D.C. Police Department, the Chief of Police, Pamela Smith, was asked about the chain of command going forward, and she had no idea what that meant. Let's watch this video, then I come back and give you my 2 cents.
The chain of command is now?
What does that mean?
Well, is it Pam Bondi speaking to the mayor, speaking to you, or how does this work?
So the executive order is clear. The president has requested MPD services, and our home rule charter outlines the process. The president designated Attorney General Bondi as his proxy to request services through me.
All right, there's a lot going on here. First of all, this was a pretty easy question to answer because it's obvious. Look at the context. If Trump is taking over the D.C. Police Department, then who's going to be in charge? Now, our great White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt answered that question pretty well. First, it's going to be President Trump, then Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, and then the DEA Administrator, Terry Cole. Okay, so it's all right there, black and white. It's a pretty easy answer to give. And the Chief of Police, Pamela Smith, should have known that. Now, if you're the D.C. Police Chief and you've been there for a very long time, you should know what this is, the D.C. Home Rule Act. This was enacted in 1973, which gave D.C. a little bit more control over themselves, a little bit more autonomy, because let's not forget, D.C. is a federal district subject to the rules of the federal government in a way that is unique to D.C. that other places don't really have. Pamela Smith has been around for a long time, since 1998 in policing, and she's had quite a few roles over the years. She's well accomplished. I don't want to take that away from her, but for 1 year recently, you can see it right there, she was the Chief Equity Officer, which means she was in charge of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Maybe that's why Trump's taking over, because rather than be worried about equity and inclusion and all things that don't matter, how about some policing? How about getting criminals off the street? How about getting repeat offenders locked up? How about making the city safe for the residents? Not just the people on Capitol Hill, but for the residents. People want to say, oh, it's racist, it's anti-black. Well, there are quite a few black folks in D.C. who don't want to be victims of crime either.